Hey everyone, and welcome back to our animated breakdown of Stranger Things. Today, we're diving deep into the emotional roller coaster that is episode 4, The Body. Grab your popcorn, because things are about to get intense. The scene opens at the old quarry, a place that holds so many memories for the kids. But today, it's a site of grim discovery. The sky is heavy with gray clouds, casting a somber, moody light over everything. Police cars line the edge, their flashing lights muted by the overcast day. Down below, officers are pulling something from the dark water. From a distance, it looks like a small figure, wrapped and still. The news spreads like wildfire through Hawkins. They have found a body, and they believe it's Will Byers. The camera then cuts to the Byers' home, a place already filled with so much tension and grief. Joyce is there, her face a mask of disbelief and defiance. A police officer is trying to gently break the news, but she's not having it. Her eyes, wide and filled with a mother's certainty, lock onto his. She shakes her head, her voice trembling but firm. "That's not my son," she insists. We get these heart-wrenching close-ups on Joyce, every line on her face telling a story of a mother who refuses to give up hope, who knows deep in her soul that her boy is still out there somewhere. Her denial isn't just wishful thinking. It's a profound, instinctual conviction. Meanwhile, back at the Wheelers' house, Eleven is trying to bridge the gap between worlds. She's in the basement, surrounded by Mike's collection of walkie-talkies and radios. The boys watch, a mix of hope and fear in their eyes. Elle, with intense concentration, places her hands on an old ham radio. She closes her eyes, channeling all her energy. The static crackles, chaotic wall of sound, but then something shifts. The speakers on the radio begin to vibrate, not just from the noise, but with a strange, unseen force. Elle is reaching out, pushing through the veil that separates our world from the upside down. Through the crackling static, a faint sound emerges. It's a voice, distorted and desperate. It's Will. He's singing a fragile melody cutting through the noise. Should I stay or should I go? It's his favorite song, the one Jonathan played for him. For a moment, he's there, his voice a ghostly presence in the room. The boys lean in, their faces filled with awe and terror. They can hear him. He's alive. But just as quickly as it came, the connection is lost. The radio overheats, smoking and sparking from the sheer psychic energy Elle poured into it. She collapses, exhausted, a trickle of blood running from her nose. They were so close, but the brief contact leaves them with more questions than answers. The weight of the official news hits Jonathan the hardest. He's at the police station with his father, Lonnie, who has shown up out of the blue. Lonnie is trying to be the comforting father, but there's a hollowness to his words. He talks about funeral arrangements, about moving on, but Jonathan, like his mother, feels a deep-seated doubt. He remembers the photograph he took, the one with the strange, shadowy figure in the background. His grief is mixed with a growing suspicion that there's a much larger, more terrifying story unfolding. The scene is heavy with unspoken family history, and a son has struggled to process an unimaginable loss, while a small part of him questions its reality. Now, let's shift to one of the most dedicated and skeptical people in Hawkins, Chief Hopper. He never fully bought the story that Will just ran away. The discovery of the body should be case closed, but for him, it only deepens the mystery. He starts putting the pieces together. The strange call Joyce received, the mention of Hawkins' lab, the weird power surges. He decides to take matters into his own hands. Hopper drives out to the morgue, his face set with determination. He needs to see for himself. He convinces the coroner, an old friend, to let him see the body. The coroner is hesitant, mentioning that state officials were very clear about procedure. This only fuels Hopper's suspicion. He enters the cold, sterile room. The body lies on a table, covered by a white sheet. With a deep breath, Hopper pulls back the sheet. He stares at the face. And for a moment, it looks like Will. But Hopper is a good cop. He's seen a lot. Something feels off. He takes out his pocket knife, and in a move that shows his complete disregard for protocol, he makes a small incision on the torso. He pushes his finger inside, and what he finds confirms his darkest suspicions. It's not flesh and bone, it's stuffing, caught in a body as a fake. a meticulously crafted dummy designed to look like a drowned child. The realization hits him like a ton of bricks. This isn't just a missing kid case anymore. This is a massive, high-level. Someone went to extraordinary lengths to make everyone believe Will Byers was dead. Armed with this terrifying knowledge, Hopper knows his next stop has to be the source of it all. Hawkins National Laboratory. He drives there, parking his cruiser a safe distance away and approaching the perimeter fence under the cover of darkness. He finds a spot, cuts through the chain link, and slips inside, a lone figure against the imposing, windowless facility. He's now behind enemy lines, with no backup and no idea what he's about to face. Inside the lab, the atmosphere is chilling. The hallways are pristine but have a sinister, unnatural feel. Hopper moves cautiously, his hand on his weapon. He's looking for answers, for anything that can explain what's happening to his town. As he ventures deeper, he stumbles upon something that makes his blood run cold. A room, strange and otherworldly. It's a child's bedroom, but the wall is covered in a pulsating, organic, web-like substance. It looks alive, like a wound in the very fabric of reality. This is the gate. This is the portal to the Upside Down that 11 accidentally opened. He stares at you, a mixture of horror and understanding dawning on his face. Just as he's processing this impossible sight, all hell breaks loose. Red alarm lights begin to flash, bathing the sterile hallways in a demonic glow. Sirens blare. He's been discovered. Suddenly, the corridor fills with a thick, artificial fog, disorienting him. Figures emerge from the mist-armed guards in hazmat suits, their faces obscured by gas masks. They look less like men and more like faceless drones from a nightmare. Hopper is trapped, surrounded. He tries to fight back, but he's outnumbered and outgunned. The guards close in, on just as he is about to be overwhelmed. He's jabbed with a needle. His vision blurs, the world spins, and everything goes black. When Hopper wakes up, he's not in a lab cell. He's back in his own messy trailer. His head is pounding, and for a second, he thinks it might have all been a dream. But then he looks around. His trailer has been torn apart, searched from top to bottom, and then he finds it a tiny, sophisticated listening device, a bug, planted in one of his light fixtures. They didn't just capture and release him, they drugged him, brought him home, and bugged his entire life to monitor his every move. They're watching him. The message is clear: stop digging. But for a man like Jim Hopper, that's not a warning. It's an invitation. He now knows for sure that Will Byers is alive and that a powerful, shadowy organization will do anything to keep their secrets buried. The fight has just begun, and that's where we'll leave it for today. What an episode. We have a fake body, a direct contact with the Upside Down, and Hopper confirming a massive conspiracy. The stakes have never been higher. Let me know your favorite part of this episode in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more animated See you next time.